Sometimes you might need to do things in a browser that Nordcraft doesn't natively support, such as accessing a user's webcam or microphone, geolocation, or Bluetooth functionalities. For all of these things, you can create custom actions using JavaScript code that you can trigger via events. In this lesson, we're going to write a custom action to access a user's webcam in a browser. Here, I've set up a page with an HTML video element to display a webcam feed with the following HTML attributes: an ID with a value of webcam-preview, autoplay true, and plays inline true so the video stream doesn't play full screen. Below that, there's a button that will trigger the custom action to request webcam permissions when it's clicked. Now, the AI assistant can do all of this for us, but today I feel like coding, and in doing this together, we'll also learn more about how to write custom actions. First, let's create the custom action. View the project sidebar by typing Command or Control-K on your keyboard, find the Actions section, and click the plus button. Let's name this action Get Webcam. Here, you'll be taken to the code editor, where you can write JavaScript code. A custom action is essentially a JavaScript function. It's defined at the top of the file by the keyword function, the name of the custom action we just defined, followed by an opening and closing bracket. Any inputs to a JavaScript function go inside these brackets. Custom actions in Nordcraft have access to two inputs. Args contains all inputs that the action accepts, and context, which provides access to Nordcraft-specific functionality when you need it. To request permissions for a user's webcam, we're going to use the JavaScript Media Devices interface, and if permission is given, we'll attach the webcam stream to the video element on the page. To make this action reusable, let's create an input to tell the function the value of the ID attribute on the video element in which we want to show the webcam stream. Next to Inputs on the left panel, press the plus button to create a new input and give it the name Video Element ID. Click the drop-down to define the data type of this input, which is a string. The function we need to use on the Media Devices interface is asynchronous. This means that it runs independently of any other JavaScript on the page and does not block any other code from running. Because of this, we also need to make this action asynchronous. To do that, add the keyword async before function on line 5. First, let's use the video element ID input to select the HTML element on the page in which we want to show the webcam stream. We're going to use the getElementById function in JavaScript to target it. Type the following into the code editor, making sure to observe the same letter casing. Const video element equals document.getElementById, and then add an opening and closing bracket. As you start typing, the code editor will pop up any autocomplete suggestions to help you out, which you can click to select. This function takes one input, which is an ID of an HTML element. Inside the brackets you just created, type args dot and select video element ID. We've now got access to the video element on the page to attach the webcam stream. Just a note on the semicolon at the end of this line. It's not strictly necessary to add semicolons to the end of lines when writing JavaScript, but it does help with readability. Think of a semicolon in JavaScript like a full stop in prose. Next, let's request the webcam permissions. On the line below, type the following: const stream equals await navigator.mediadevices.getUserMedia, making sure to follow the same letter casing. Again, you can use autocomplete to help you out. Add an opening and closing bracket after getUserMedia, and into this function, we're going to pass some options. Options are often passed into JavaScript functions as objects, which are collections of key value pairs surrounded by curly braces. Inside the brackets, add an opening curly brace, and the code editor will automatically add the closing brace for you. Inside the curly braces, type video:"true. This instructs JavaScript to request the video stream of the webcam only without audio. Finally, when the user has approved access to their webcam, we want to attach the video stream to the video element. On the next line, type the following: video element.src object equals stream. We're now ready to trigger this custom action when the Start Camera button is clicked. Return to the page and select the button in the HTML element tree. View the Events panel by pressing E on your keyboard and select a click event. Click the plus button to add a new action, find the Project Actions section in the Actions list, and select Get Webcam. Here you'll see an input field for the video element ID. Enter the value of the ID attribute you defined on your video element. In this case, it's webcam-preview. Now, we can't test this type of action in test mode inside the editor, so let's preview the page in a new browser tab. On the bottom bar, click the Preview button. Now, click the Start Camera button. The custom action will run, and your browser will prompt you for access to your camera. Click Allow, and you'll see the stream activate in the video element. Custom actions give you full flexibility to access JavaScript functionality whenever you need it, meaning that with Nordcraft, you really can do anything.